I've done screwed up. There's now less than 30 minutes left on this. I was like, I guess, but then anyway. But you see, the problem is, and there's really no way around it at this point, is I'm already capped on marks. So those are just gonna be gone. The cap on that's gone away, so. Actually, that is 2 7 starting to come up too. So I'm at least gonna do 2 matches. We have plenty of time for that. Then I claim this. Just, but that's how that's. Oh shoot! I'm like in silence right now. Hold on. Where is my music? Darth Nick, yo. Welcome. So we're gonna do that real quick before we claim that. I will do some more BGs, but I have been trying to catch up on Arena, of which we're pretty solidly done with. But let's see if we can't finally win some here, because we were having a rough go of it the other day. Alright, the special 2, vigilance, yeah, and all the extra buffs and stuff. So 2 matches, then I gotta claim that, and then it's just kind of whatever with the you want to kind of just do all sorts of stuff tonight. A little bit of Arena, a little bit of at least something. That's rank 4 and Ascended, that's a shame. So is that. Oh, damn. I need to get him up. I don't want to do the thing. I'm like, I don't even know what to do here. We're gonna be. I'm like not in like battlegrounds mode, like at all. Buffs. We don't want to be getting a lot of buffs. I do not love the draft. Alright. Yeah, I am like just out of it, man. He doesn't have any good counter to that, so that's like a good. So if we can win this round, we're good for round 2. We will be good for round 2 if we can win this one. Ah, the lag. I lost so much health there. It was lagging so badly too. Like, he's gonna win that just because I lost too much health. Ugh. Fudge. Darn. We'll have to screw this really badly up. He didn't have a great thing option, to be fair. Out of what he had, I mean, wow, he timed it out and he... Thing is a tanky boy. If you don't have like a counter, like he can be kind of tanky. If you do have a counter, like he's not anything to deal with, but... Alright, that was not it. Captain. That matchup doesn't work. Alright, we're good. Dagnabbit. Indestructible, I was slow, but it's a win. Like literally why I chose Luke Cage in the first place was for that matchup. Well, considering I didn't love my drafts, we'll take that. We'll take a win to start with. Heck yeah. Not too shabby, yeah. That matchup just doesn't work. You can't deal with the safeguard, which is really annoying. Plus 18, nice. Alright, one more, then I gotta claim that. Unfortunately, most of that, the marks are gonna just go into the ether, but... 1 to 2 gem. Yeah, $1. this is dumb. Dumb box. That is throwing units down the drain, getting that box. Completely worthless. Nope. I just don't want to be dealing with pennies, man. Unless we get crossbones. That's rough, man. This is rough. This is not gonna be fun. Let's see. Work though. Not this med anyway. Well, there is willpower, but it does have a high crit rate. It was slow, but we got it. $48K basically. Is it gonna be good enough though? It might. It's probably gonna take a little bit of damage. Or just be so much slower. That's not a fast matchup. Sinister, especially if he gets like the right charges. We'll see, is Max sick, right? Yeah, he's Max sick now, so it's rough, buddy. Yeah, we got it. We got it. this point, even if it came out with full health, it's over. So. Wow, he timed that the crap out. Hotot, great attacker. This meta, not so much. It's just you get slowed down way too badly. Dagnabbit. Dang. Might actually just have enough time. Gosh, if I don't win this, I should have played this differently. Oh, and he was still indestructible. Got it! I messed it up just a little bit, but, you know. She is rank 4, so it still works for the... Yeah, I'm leaving her in the deck. Let's go! And look at that, we actually have time for another one before we have to claim the rewards. Barely. I mean, it has to be like, do it, finish, like we have to get right into it. Because I've got 10 minutes. Yeah, yes, shut up. That was fantastic. Tony True. Ugh. We couldn't for the life of me win. Once I got to the GC when I was up all night, it just was not good, man. You're fine. Dagnabbit keeps doing that. He's gonna be rough. That is a wildly bold choice. To not take a Mystic. Isn't there like nullify immunity in the game? Yeah. That is insanely bold of you to do that. I actually liked the draft this time. Alright, well I have that for that. So this is gonna be interesting. He doesn't have an option for that, so that's just a win. So we're gonna do this. Grandfather, yes, you're right. Alright, hopefully this works. I'm not sure that it will. Because I need to make sure he doesn't get 6. He can get 5 buffs, but he starts with 2. I'm gonna be very careful. Oh my gosh. Lag. Alright, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. Oh my gosh! Crap, I messed it up. One too many. Crap! Dude, I keep giving the I kept giving him the efficiency. Yeah. Dang it. But that's all we needed. That's like really like bad luck. I mean, there's 4-star Nexuses and stuff too. It's crazy that you wouldn't have gotten them. Doctor Strange. I don't have magic yet. Strange, we haven't ranked him up yet. And then he just didn't get an option for this. We could try and Rintra, in which case I don't need Luke Cage anymore. But I do not love Rintra for Serpents. Like, it's just not a good matchup. Because his special 2 will never crit. Ever. He has crit resistance and his crit rate sucks, so it'll never crit. Alright, I'm gonna have to restart. No, now I can't push you special 3. Thanks for the miss. Dang it, now we got 1 concussion. Way bad. But he's gonna probably have a little bit of room time. I mean, that's equal ranks too. Rintrah is just so bad for Serpent, partially because of the inexorable. It's really hard to get him to push him into the corner. Yeah, like that wasn't even close. Freaking barely took out half his health. With a 5-star cooking Serpents this meta? Really? I haven't gotten all. I mean, I have 6-star magic now, but she's not like I don't have all the stuff for her yet because I haven't finished the objectives. I know I'm cutting it close. I need to claim it right now. 2 minutes to spare. Look at that. Beautiful. I waited because like all these are basically just gonna get just eaten by the ether, so I want to do as many as possible. Not that I mean it's whatever. I did in fact get Pav and Strange from Titans, so Strange from a regular and a Nexus, I think, and then I got Pav from the other Nexus. I hadn't been really playing, so I'm capped. But we do have 2 7-star basics now, so let's go ahead and open. Dagnabbit. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the arena, do some more in there. If I can get the screen to show back up. There we go. That's crazy. I have literally been just forgetting and having refills expire before I've used them because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put it off, and then they end up expiring in the stash. Like I've done that several times. Yeah. Well, there we go. We just got him awakened. Well, that's cool. Not all of them, but enough of them that I can run through. I like that. Sigs on him too. Solid opening. Awakening and useful Sigs. So we'll take that. getting close to max. Nice. It's gonna take a lot of dupes for another one of those. But I mean, we're a third of the way there. They actually add up really fast. Because almost every 7-star is new, so. What is this? Soul Dagger. Oh, it's it for Pixie, gotcha. It's not worth it to spend units on these, right? I'm just gonna spend 2 and pop the other time. If we could just get an Ascension or something, but like the odds are not great. Like our 7-star is almost 10%, so at least a 7-star is like a solid chance. But to get the Ascension, I'm like less than 0.5%. It's like it's not great. Yeah, 7-star shards is a decent chunk, but. At least one of these, given the odds, at least one of these 12 should at least be a 7-star, but it probably not. How many have you opened? Have you gotten 6? That's insane. The chances are so low. Yeah. Hey, we got a 7-star. Not like a useful one, but. I mean, we don't get that many for free that it would like make sense to even have that kind of. I apparently have some more of these. Wish it said like how many shards you had. Alright, those are. I really want that 400 with the Madeline Prior too. Guaranteed and 15 more crystals. So yeah. 140. It's an average of 20. That's great, better than the bare minimum, but I haven't done anything with the Ascension Store yet. Well, there's a good chunk of more crystals in here too, I suppose. Alright, so we have the 1 to 2, 2 to 3. I mean, we are going to get the 7-star, but we're going to get everything. We might as well max out the 6-star too. Problem is I don't have a bunch of Mystic ISO because I used it all. Let's see, we don't get any from here. Go and open up all these Valiants, see if we get anything. Yeah, I mean, you get everything you need from the Radiance to like rank 4 max Sig and awaken the 7-star. with the tokens and stuff, and that'll be quite nice. I'm not sure what other ones can you get for free that don't like cost any currency or anything, because there's 3 of the tokens in the objective thingy or whatever, for using for doing the quest with the 6-star, which is one reason to rank her up. Is there any more like for free other than those 3? Do you have to buy the rest? Those are the only free ones. Yo, what's up, guys? Best. We got 2 more of these. Just shards. Valiants. These have, what are the, I think it's like, if it would load the crystals on it. Let's see. Yeah, 2.5% for a 7-star, not great odds. Yeah, I'm almost done with. We got 1 6-star and 9 5-stars. Lovely. Do we have more than? Do we have a couple mystics in here? A couple mystics is good. Yeah. Need some mystic icing. Well, there you go. I kind of just wing war. We won our first one, which was nice. We were well enough ahead that we just had to clear the map. I didn't end up dying, but like it didn't actually matter if I had, because we were ahead. I managed to get the solo on against a Punisher on Hazard Shift Stun Immune mini boss, and I was like pretty pleased with that, because I was like, who the crap am I gonna use? I was gonna use Dust. But mine's on defense, so that threw that out the window. It wasn't an option. But I managed to get the solo, which was pretty cool. I want to double check something. Yeah, I gotta do the side showcase thingies, yeah, too. Let's see. I need to know what 5-star I am missing. So it's just Pixie, Blue Marble, and M'Baku. Are they in the featured yet? Blue Marble and M'Baku. Do we have that as a featured 5-star yet? And are they in it? I am missing them. I've got a couple Exalteds too. I didn't see a 5-star featured. Am I just blind? No, here we are. Let's see. They are not in this one. Okay. That's fine. Maybe in the next one. But this, it's, yeah. I ended up missing both of those. So I'll have to get those another time around. Hero Karina team. I will 7 rank 5s. Dang. Bruh. I'm gonna have to restart the game too, because like this is like really not scrolly. Let's see, we got a couple exalted. See if we can get at least one of 7-star would be nice. Probably not, but I can maybe deal with that another time. I'm just otherwise behind. Wow, let's go. I think he's max sig or close to it. He might be going to max, I think he was 180. Nope, already maxed. Let's go. We'll take that. From an exalted, we'll take a max sig. More Twitch drops started yesterday. Alright, we'll have to well, 1 7-star. Got it. That's fine. Give me a second to... let's see, are the drops basically the same? I missed week 1's drops, unfortunately, because I just wasn't really playing the game, so I was kind of out of the loop. So it's just another 20, another 1 to 2. Okay, fair enough. No worries. Yo, what's up, Slinger? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. We're doing all right. So max sig, that's sweet. No, I think that took him to max. No, he was already max sig. Yeah, because he got 1200. Yeah, so he was already max sig. Nice. Alright, I need to run. There's a bunch that needs to happen. I need to restart. I'm just gonna restart the game. This is like... Yeah, I'll have to figure something out for... Not for the challenge, I haven't, but I mean, I've done the ordeal. I haven't done the Karina, though. It'll be whatever. They aren't like time limited or anything, so we'll knock them out as we can. And my screen's upside down. Dagnabbit. Let's see, what do we got? Right, I need to run... I don't know really how well to use her offensively. I could have gone in tomorrow for a little overtime, but I was already doing what they were coming in to do today, like basically all week anyway, and it is so mind-numbingly boring that I'm just like, I'm good this time. I did it a few weeks ago. I'm just like, it's not worth it, man. It's so boring. I'm like, I'm here for like my work day anyway. I'll do it for that. I'm not gonna come in extra to do this crap, you know? Like, it's so bad. It's frickin' housings, man. See, money's nice and all, but like, I also just don't care. I live like I'm broke, okay? It's just the way I am. More money does not help me at all. To an extent, you know. Money's nice, but it's like... It's not why I do it, you know. See, okay. I read that in my head, and it sounded weird because you wrote it wrong. Clothe has an E on the end of it. You said cloth, and I'm like, to cloth? What do you mean to cloth? Clothe has an E on the end of it. Because English. Yeah, we got there in the end. It's fine. But like, it threw me off for a second. I was like, to cloth? What do you mean to cloth? To clothe. There we go. Come on. Can you like throw a heavy, please? Yay! Dagnabbit. Yeah, I have one mouth, my mouth, and I live pretty cheaply, so. But we like to save money where we can, you know. Wow, that was. Scores definitely. Oh my god. Okay, well, then kill him anyway. The mouse, yeah, I'm still trying to catch at least one. If there's more than one, I haven't caught any yet. I keep seeing it. I put some peanut butter on the traps now, so maybe they'll go after the traps and, I don't know. The cockroaches, I haven't had one in a little while. I have a deterrence. I have a dead one been sitting in a jar on the counter that I caught in an empty mayonnaise jar. He didn't last long in there. I have a little bit of mayo, almost like, because I put it in my sandwich, and I have that every day when I go to work. Although I didn't get to eat my sandwich today because my one coworker, his mom made like a massive lasagna and food for him to bring and take and have everybody have some. I guess he like did it as a special thing because he's moving to first shift or something. I guess is why he did that. I'm assuming is why it was. He just brought it in for that. Like, hey, feast going. So I may have got. I mean, I realistically I grew up with like Miracle Whip, which is basically mayo. But it's also a little more expensive. So I buy mayo. Like it doesn't. It's fine for me because it doesn't matter. Basically the same. It's a spread, you know. It does what it's supposed to, you know. It's useful for different stuff. Adds a nice little tang to different things. Just a little bit. Made into cheese? Abyss? I don't... Does it have a special name for it? I'm actually not sure like what's in pepper jack, like actual pepper jack, but like honestly, the flavor would probably, if it's not like too spicy, that would probably have like insanely good. That's fair. I actually do not like mustard. There are people like, put some Dijon on it, and I'm like, I don't like this stuff. No, I've never liked mustard. I don't put mustard on anything. I don't use it. I messed that up. Come on, let me, like, quit backing up, you dick! I was trying to get mine off first. It's a Sargento. Nice. They got good quality cheese. They do the commercials. Other cheeses just exist. Like, have you ever seen a commercial for, like, American? They don't need it. Like, it's used on, like, in commercials, but it's not, like, a commercial specifically for American cheese. Like, even Velveeta, like, has you know, like commercials and stuff, but like, have you seen an American cheese commercial? I don't think it exists. Its stuff sells itself. It's American. Gouda's actually a good cheese too, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting so much lag, man. Maybe. I mean, Kraft definitely has other commercials and stuff too, like mac and cheese and stuff. Which is completely overrated, mind you. Carolina Reaper Jack on the back of them. Fair enough. Nah, you're good, Slinger. I'm just rambling. I know it didn't. I didn't 2 minutes. Habanero actually is like a nice flavor. It's just too spicy. Like you have to like really dilute it with other stuff to tone down the level. But it actually is a really nice flavor. I mean, it's basically you take cheddar cheese and then make it less cheesy by adding water to it. So it's probably is tap water cheese, to be honest. I mean, it's like 50% cheese. Like this stuff is like barely considered cheese. You can like barely consider it cheese. Chinese food commercials? Yeah. Diluted. Yeah, it's basically diluted cheese. It's... Which is why it's like, it melts so easily. Dang it. Yo, welcome. Yeah, mango habanero. We had a place I worked had like a mango habanero sauce. Promo code stuff. I'm not part of the CCP, so I don't get stuff like that. But Yeah, there's new Twitch drops apparently, so I just have Twitch running off in my background for that. But this is the YouTubes. We don't do that here. I'm not a Twitcher, a Twitchite. I'm a Twitchit. Me. No good for you. Got it that time. Dude, that has clipped me so much as of recently. I finally got it. Miracle. Dude, I love Walmart. Get stuff from Walmart all the time. Bruh. Walmart sells literally anything and everything. Dude, you dick. Extra dick. Oh my gosh. And store anything that he wants to. Let's see. Yeah. Brandberg, hello. Like for certain items, it's usually the cheapest place I get certain things. Other things like it's like comparable or like some other stores like with if you're using like the coupons or their app or whatever like will have better deals on different things. But like on just general generic stuff, Walmart is usually cheaper. Which me like is. I have not ran any incursions yet. I need to like catch up on stuff like that like after the BG season ends and like use that kind of downtime week to like really catch up on stuff, I think. I'll probably do all that stuff like next week once BG is an off season because I'm like I need to like get back into the swing of it. I mean, you barely need clothes to go to Walmart. I mean, you know, friggin' go in sweatpants and a friggin' whatever. I messed that up. Oh, come on. That was totally my intercept, dick. But I haven't run it yet. I think I'm gonna try and maybe start the I don't know how long it's gonna take to run it. The other side quest stuff, I don't want to miss out on that. Or not the side quest, the showcase incursion thingy, or the not incursion, yeah, the war showcase side thingy for the experience tokens and the rank up tokens, right? Which, to be fair, I haven't used any of those rank 5 rank up tokens from the last like several, so I just kind of have a stockpile of them. But you know, it's, you know, yeah. I mean, there's, you know, basically a Walmart, either a big one or just like a market for like groceries on every other corner. I mean, they're almost as prevalent as freaking McDonald's are. Bummer. The showcase side quest, yeah. I had a few of them. What, last night maybe? They're sitting over there. I was gonna munch on some more. I need to pour myself a glass of tea too, because I'm almost out of hot chocolate. Well, the moment it's more like warm chocolate. So you were after Bastion specifically, huh? I mean, out of the Titan would be like the most best chance to get him, but I think there was better outside of Bastion to get that would be coming in. I wouldn't have opened him, especially not that close to the end. I would have just held off. Personally, but I got everybody like I want and need out of the current one, so like I'm gonna be hoarding Titan until it changes again. Which is a first for me. I've always like not gotten everybody when it first changes, and I've had to like usually still open them about halfway through the cycle, and only have usually about a month and a half to 2 months where I like actually start saving them up again. So I'm pretty happy about that. The real problem is, though, it's like I'm only missing 2 of the champions that just got added. I will be missing all 6 of the new ones that get added, unless there's somebody. Well, yeah, even in that case, I'll be missing all 6 of them because I don't get any champions early. And then I have everybody that's leaving in the next 2 cycles. So there'll only be, what, 8 new out of 18 in the next change. And then if I get at least the 2 I'm missing, again, that's 2/3, and they'll still be in there for 2 more cycles. Well, that cycle and the next one. That I won't need any of those again, you know, so it's like the Titan cycle is just not it. Like, it seemed fine at first, like, yeah, you want them in there a long time because like it was such a rare crystal. But now that we're like getting more of them, and we're not getting a new rarity, and the 7 stars were like the only thing we're chasing, it's just not the crystal anymore. It really isn't. It just doesn't work. It's not great. Yeah, Heimdall was one of the ones I didn't get. But I'm like, he'll be good, but like he'll be like somebody that I can chase in the next one. Like it's not somebody like I need right now. Yeah, they're more and more available for 2 reasons. Like, we get more over time, plus we're getting more basic crystals, which when you open and dupe, give you more Titan shards. So it's like, it kind of expounds upon itself, and yeah, because you're just permanently poisoned. Yeah, that's actually funny. It's a good matchup. You're completely immortal in that matchup. That's funny. Goodbye. But it does come down to a little bit in RNG. Like if you happen to not get a bunch of duplicates, and you actually get, you know, the ones you don't have, which in this case I got some duplicates, but I opened enough that I got basically what I wanted. So there's only 2 out of the 18 I don't have in the current Titan. So I got everybody else from what I already had, and then also what I got. So it'd be nice to get a couple more new Titans, or like Nexuses rather, for the next cycle, just because that helps with like getting somebody you might be missing, having more to choose from. Yeah, Jonah and Heimdall are the only ones I'm missing. Have I went ahead and just awakened, since I'm not gonna deal with this Titan anymore. Same with because he just needs the 1 basically and be done, which is nice. They're not great. So Blue Marvel. I'm like behind on some of the newer champions. Like I don't actually know if they're like. I don't even think I saw the deep dive for Blue Marvel, so I know nothing about him. I haven't really heard much. I've been kind of out of the scene, but I also haven't heard anything about him. I haven't heard anything about Mbaku, really. Well, you don't need to for magic, because there's an awakening and all 200 SIGs in the Radiant store. So you don't need anything for magic, and those are specific to magic, so I would just go with that. Basically everyone's gonna have a rank 4 SIG 200 magic for basically free, because that's all in the Radiant store. Well, there's not a time limit on that stuff, so you just like get it over time. You do need the rate. I mean, you get it over time. I mean, you get little bits of it in for Battlegrounds, your AQ, War, Season, and stuff. I've been hoarding it for a while, so I could just, you know, get quite a bit. I need to buy the 10, which is 200k. That reminds me, actually, when does the store reset? It already reset. Did I mess up not buying some stuff before it reset? Maybe. I might have, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm almost capped out on it, so. Because the only one that has the time limit on is the actual 7-star first appearance bundle. Personally, I don't really care for it, but I mean, I'll get that because that's, you know, that's the copy. And these don't have, no, it is an incremental cost. How much actually is that then? It's 280? That's kind of sucky. It's like an extra 81,000 on it just to get it in time. These other ones don't have like a time on them. They'll just be in the store. So I'm assuming the only like these will just keep resetting indefinitely. And the only thing like you won't be able to get the imagine like those tokens will wind up getting used for magic in like some other section somewhere. Just for shiny, yeah. From the blade piece? Like the 6-star blade piece or something? Like, can you sell it for a century or something? I mean, I haven't. What do you buy the 6-star blade piece for? Like what does it cost to get it? Because usually they're like 1-to-1. Or do you buy it for like it doesn't seem like a good trade-in if you're depending on what you're having to buy it for. Oh, you buy it for 5k Essentia, and then it sells for 8k. For some reason. Gotcha. That's what you mean. That makes it kind of worth it. I mean, that sounds like a smart thing to do. seems like a smart thing to do. Nice, invisible attack. Yeah, exactly. So there's a reason, yeah. Exactly. And I do plan on getting the 7-star. Is it just me or is she like extra blue looking? Okay, well, the lighting on her like made her look really blue there for a minute. I don't know how I didn't realize Blade was gonna be one of the new champions for the chase. I don't know how to feel about that. What they're gonna do to him to make him like Stellar Force. That's what I was looking for. Ouchie, mama. To make him like different and like actually good, because Blade's still like a solid champion, so I'm curious what they're gonna do to him. Because we don't know any of his kit or abilities yet, right? I don't think they've shown that yet, as far as I know. We just know that he's the next champion. At least I remember to have the sound on, so. Yeah, just the character model. Yeah, it's just not even close, man. Nope, wrong tab. Wish this didn't sort like in a really crappy fashion. I mean, Blade's always looking. Honestly, seeing Magic now, dude, her model is sick. And her, like, the way she, like, portal dashes is so sick. It's, like, a combination of, like, it kind of reminds me of, like, it's, like, a kind of, like, a combo of, like, Nightcrawler's like a Bamf, but like a Sling Ring portal kind of like dimensional like portal looking thing, which is really cool. So awake at 7, but because you haven't gone to bed yet. That's sounding like me. So get to sleep, man. Have a good night. Morning. Whatever. A good rest. Let's... But it looks cooler. Like, she has the coolest dash back. Resurrex is weird, and the Bamf on Nightcrawler is fine. Like, but like hers, she is like the coolest, like special effect dash back of anybody by far. Like, it's so dope. Like the way the color scheme, like her color scheme is like the art team like on point with that. Like it's like the purpley orange, whatever. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. How dare you? It's fantastic. Wrong button. Yeah, she is a character in the game. Like she fell off pretty hard when they nerfed like the stand-up stuff from the knockdown into. Which honestly, I think in the grand scheme of things, the way it wound up like has done more harm than good. Because of whatever they had to do to like correct it, like it has had some knock-on effects that make a lot of other stuff not function how it did. What's up, Nugget? We doing? Been a hot minute. Bruh. Grah. I'm swiping, not selecting. Like, I can't do corner, like, stand-ups with anybody to save my life now. Like, I used to be able to do it with, like, almost anybody, like, consistently. And now it just can't do it. Like, they do not do the same thing they used to after, when they stand up. Like, they made it wonky. And they have like a really high chance from being knocked down if they have 3 bars power to just use it. They're less likely to use it if you don't knock them down. Like, you can have 3 bars and just not use it for a while. But if you knock them down in the corner, it's like 10x the chance that they just like immediately throw it off. Got it. I can't do it. I actually was never great at doing with Okoye even before, so that's kind of a non-issue for me. But like Serpent, I could do consistently. Can't do it anymore. Spider, Spider Pig, Spider Ham, my guy. Like I could do that like 99 times out of 100. I could get that one, and you just can't do it anymore. Like that hit just whiffs. It's really annoying because it affects him pretty disproportionately with the way his tempo goes, to not be able to get that stand up, which is unfortunate. Didn't realize I was gone all the way into rank 2. So it's really annoying. It's like if you go too early, the hit whiffs, and then you just get wrecked. If you go slightly too late, the block potential to parry or just throw the special in your face anyway. So, está bueno. What you gonna do? I kind of wish she had like a perfect release on her bow, like for that would be kind of cool, but sadly she doesn't. Like a crit neuro or something. Yeah. Be nice. But alas. Crazy that all those rank 2s were above a couple of these rank 3s. Thankfully, I haven't seen any like rank 5s in the arena yet. But like once they become prevalent and they're like all up in arena, like it's gonna screw with like the climb again, like what you can use safely where, which is kind of annoying. The cable is like not doing me very kind. just doesn't sit tightly in there. I mean, we just need a new phone, and then we can get a new cable to match that. Because this is a lightning converter, so if we get a new phone, like we'll need a new cable anyway. So one that's not a lightning to HDMI. So I'll need HDMI to USB-C or whatever charger the new phone is. So hopefully USB-C, because those are so much better. Lightning is such a friggin' terrible like port for iPhone, man. It's like such garbage. Such garbage. It's less a stubbornness and more of just a cheapness. It's slightly unfortunate that, like, as much as like it irritates me, like, until it like no longer actually like functions at all, like it will never be like so annoying as to just force me into from the annoyance. To make me, you know, actually get a new one. Specifically when it comes to like money stuff, you know, it's like I said, I kind of live like I'm broke. I mean, the phone works as a phone. The battery's shot, I mean, but like, I was just saying this, like I live like I'm broke. Like my normal, like actual, like straight usable funds isn't like climbing very fast, because most of my, after like expenses, most of like what's like left over is like, well, some of it before like it even gets to me is like just invested automatically, and then I have a secondary like account that I've been just putting money into from what I get as well, on top of what I've been having taken out as well. So I've got like a lot of my paycheck just going. I did some overtime. I did technically actually get like an hour of overtime this week, because I was so out of it after being up all night on Wednesday. I slept for like an hour, got myself going, and then my brain was so fried, I thought it was later than it was, and ended up leaving an hour early, so I was at work an hour early on Wednesday after being up all night. And I was like, I was a zombie, man. I was like just on autopilot. Oh yeah, no, that's, yeah, I don't, yeah, no, it's, I have like an investment account through work, and I have like another like side kind of like investment account. Yeah, I don't I don't put money into like savings and checking and stuff to like have it grow. It's yeah, no. Because yeah, there's interest used to be like a good thing like a couple decades ago. Like it would actually be a lot of money just having it sit in the bank and it would grow. But like nowadays, like you get like a fraction of a percentage you know. Dude, friggin' gas has shot up in the last 2 weeks. It's gone up more than $1 in the last 2 weeks. I mean, so long as I'm like benefiting and like getting more for my money anyway, like who cares if the bank is also benefiting? Like it's good for them to benefit. Like if I'm getting benefit, like who cares? But right now, yeah, banks are like being more benefited you having your money in there than you are, and it's not even close because they, you know. But also like money is a little bit different than it used to be too, because like people, you know, still use like cards and stuff before, but cash was a lot bigger. Nowadays, like nobody freaking wants to use cash. I mean, I still like using cash, but like even I've used cash a lot less than I used to. Well, nowadays, yeah, but I'm talking like, you know, many years ago, like I mean, it's still probably less than like a proper like investment account, but like it wasn't like a bad thing to have money in the bank either, because it would still, you know, grow. And it's more like usable money it being in the bank than, you know, putting it into, you know, investments that are kind of, you'd have to liquidate to use, whereas if it's in your account, you could just, you know, easily use it, you know. Not that there was like I said, it wasn't like a way to like make more money with your money, but it was, you know, better than today, like at least. I mean, because of inflation, like money in the bank is technically losing value. unfortunately. Just not playing. You'd have to go back to like the first 10 seconds. But what's up? And bucket. Yeah, inflation sucks. It's another reason when it's like, who cares if I have more money? Because money is like, it's like I'm a numbers guy. I like number be big, but the number being a number is less valuable than that number used to be. So like $1 million today is a whole heck of a lot less money than $1 million 50 years ago, you know? If you had $1 million 50 years ago, you were very, very, very wealthy. And now $1 million today, I mean, you're very well off. But you're not like extremely wealthy with $1 million, to be honest. It's just not worth near as much. Which for someone who just like likes numbers, like, it's why I personally like inflation sucks, because like it's just like you need more just to be the same, you know, and it's like my more isn't actually more. It's just, it looks like more, but it isn't more. And I hate that. I technically have like a savings account, but I don't use it. I put money into it when I made the account just so it like it had like a minimum in it, so I didn't have like a charge for it or whatever. I've literally never used it since opening the account. Well, yeah, I mean, it'd still be nice to like have $1 million, but like, it's not as impressive as $1 million 50 years ago. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, wages are higher and stuff's more expensive. Like, it's a lot easier to get to $1 million today than it was 50 years ago. You know. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, my parents are old enough to remember, you know, gas being like $0.25 a gallon, you know, or less, you know. It's like, and your grandparents are like, candy was like, you could get a handful for 10 cents, and like, nowadays, like, you can't get anything, any piece of candy for less than $1, you know. I don't know how it's exactly circular. But yeah, the pound has usually been, I didn't realize it was that much more. Is that like currently that much more? The pound used to be like quite a bit more than the dollar. I thought they were like a lot closer right now. Oh yeah, I mean I still yeah. Uh, I mean that wouldn't be how the math works on that, but I get you. It's 5 ports, so it'd be 800,000. A million would be 800,000. Um, yeah, because the number it definitely used to be pretty high, about yeah, 1.5x sounds about right. But yeah, I thought it was a lot closer nowadays. And the yen is really. My brother's gonna be going to Japan this year, and I was like, and mentioned it. Like the yen is like barely over half a cent. It's like 64% of a cent per yen. Yeah, almost 30 years ago. It's crazy. I am more than far enough in that, so. And that one's started. I can do that one entirely tomorrow. I'm not overly fussed about it tonight. How did I even not claim this yet? Oh, it was the other one I think I hit. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I claimed it. Alright, let's see if we can't... how bad is the showcase? And there's less time on that. No, there's actually less time on the... That's just week 1, but I'm almost done with this. There's just the one. There's just chapter 3 left. There's only one quest each. Do I need to spend... I think I need to spend some Mysterium to finish it off, yeah. There's a lot of Mysterium in this week. It's like kind of crazy. Okay, so chapter 3 doesn't have any. You just get it as the act reward. And that also has a chunk. So that's, what, 13.5? So I need to use, you know, almost 15,000. But I can deal with that later. Yeah, it's such a low chance. He usually sits around kind of like the 35-ish% mark. The way he works though is like you can do an entire run of Realm of Legends with the recoils on, because the lower his health is, the more he regens. So he usually sits around that like 30 to 35% health mark, and you can use him for an entire Realm of Legends run with recoils on. 25% a little low. So maybe, yeah, like 30-ish. But he, like, even that low, like, the lower he is, he regens more. So you can actually do an entire run with him. So he's actually, like, if you're okay with maybe being low on health, he's actually just fine with 92nd. I mean, that's Ascended rank 1. That's actually not bad if that's only rank 1. I mean, if you like him, sure. Like he's fine for like questing stuff. I mean, he'd be useless for you for like battlegrounds, because unless you weren't running recoils in there. If you had him off in there, I mean, he'd be fine. But I generally don't try and quest with him because of that problem, especially with the like persistent like health bars. Like no bueno. But yeah, so he can run an entire the whole thing himself, even with recoils, because he sustains around that like 20 to 30% kind of health pool with recoils on, if you're using him correctly anyway. This is the science one, so. Forbearance. Show. Yo. Rank 4. I did get the Hitmonkey Ascension. Mine's not rank 4 yet though. I like him. Alright, I mean, we could use him for this quest. This is great. We got you. Dude, freaking Okoye is gonna crush. Let's see. Is Nick Fury gonna be any good for this? Kingpin, maybe. Unless we need crossbones. Do we need crossbones for any specific fight? Would he be useful for any? I mean, we can crossbones a couple. Yeah, I guess we don't need Nick Fury. Crossbones it is. Yeah, I still haven't looked at the Ascension tab for 7 stars. I don't know what it looks like. Spirals versus Nova and Corvus. Dang. Oh, none of these are okay. Like, it gives you a filtered list, but it doesn't filter the tag. Like, that's so dumb. Why doesn't it just give you only the champions that'll work? Like, why does it even let you go in there without filtering everything? That's so dumb. Like, oh, it's a skill filter. You have to manually filter out the tag yourself, though. That's just freaking dumb. Yeah, I don't have a rank 5 yet either. I'm close. I need another like half a catalyst. Forbearance. Oh my gosh, dude, I hate forbearance. It should just freaking filter it for you. Alright. We got you, we got Black Cat, Zemo. I guess Shaw doesn't have a relic on him right now, but that's cool. Medusa. I could use Medusa. I'd have to rank her up though, at least. Let's see. I know Black Cat can do this fight, so. Black Cat. Am is always kind of just annoying on that fight. This AI isn't like great, and there's like, you have to bait out so many specials. Ah, lovely. Hold on a second. Wow. It was like. That's actually smart. Yeah, you can use the taunt to make sure he throws the specials. But I mean, Starkey, if you have Starkey, he has taunt, and he could solo it himself too, so. Problem is like recoils. I mean, I could take him off if need be, but like I'd prefer not to. Yeah, they did this whole box thing last time, and honestly, I like. The fights just take long because of the way it's designed. Goes a lot faster after that first 2 minutes. True, but like, she's pretty cool though. Wow. Did you like parry me? Ugh. I mean, I don't know that it necessarily counts, though, realistically. Because right now she only existed as a 5-star, and that's just not a relevant star level for today's game, you know? That felt like a lot slower than Black Cat. is just gonna take a while because these fights, like bare minimum, take over 2 minutes. It's just. I need to do this with Mulga. Yeah, this was a bad time to start this, honestly. You know. Alright, we're gonna like really slow play this. Ouch, mama. That hurts. It's 5 a.m. right now. I am dead. I'm dead. Well, that freaking sucked. I don't think. I mean, Shang is the only other option I have that can even do this fight. Actually, technically, Yelena can do it because she's poisoning him. No, you can do it too, actually. Zemo it is. Mistimed it. Oh my gosh, I got clipped. I think that just kills me, doesn't it? It did not. Like it's very consistent, like how long these fights take. She was not in 3 bars! Oh my gosh. It was literally not red. And then she threw a special 3 anyway. It's freaking dumb. That was dumb. I don't want to use a revive, but it's whatever. Right over 2 minutes. Like, I don't know, it's just not the best the way it's set up. one was fast. Minute 35. Crushed that one. Yeah, I always have Mon except for, you know, battlegrounds and very specific instances where it's like actually beneficial to take them off. Extra ouch. I am dead to the rupture. My whole team is just dying. I am too out of it, man. Black Cat was actually going really nice. Elena was like actually really slow. Freaking intercepts.
Thanks for the sub.
Reggae dancehall. So, very nice. It's really because you really need to ramp up the vigors, but it takes forever to actually ramp them up. You have to like really play the spacing. So we got another 30 fights to do with those champions. Well, that worked. And very consistently, 2-minute fight. gave these guys parry? Like, who thought that was a good idea? It's about the same time using the special one. Yelena is good. But these fights take 2 minutes no matter how you slice it. It's gonna be harder to keep the spacing with the... I think Black Hat would have been a lot better for Thing, but oh well. Oh well, what you gonna do? protection. But we got it. Yelena crushing it. Itemless, baby. That was terrible for itemless, but you know. Dang, these give 20? Do they both give 20? Dang, I didn't realize that. Well, let's pop them. I'm not gonna do the other one tonight. That is too much. Bunch of 7-star shows. No 7-star. One new? One new? Ultron, let's go! An exclusive. Finally got our hands on him. He's not in the basic. No, he is in the basic now. Never mind. But that's freaking fantastic. We take that. Dude, I've been wanting that, dude. We take that. We take that. Sweet. I guess we have one of these. $35, we'll take that. The minimum is 10, so we take the 35s and 20s and the 50s. We need how much total? 2,000. We're almost halfway there. We get the dupe at 1,100. I'm pretty sure I have a 3 to 4. I know I have a 4 to 5. I'm pretty sure. I might also have a 3 to 4 mystic one before we even claim it. Where would it be at? Maybe not. I thought I had more 4 to 5s. There they are. Oh, I thought I had a mystic one. Maybe I already used it. So I've got 2 cosmics, a mutant, a science. I thought I had mystic stuff. Guess not. See, this is I don't know where this came from. Who can this even be used on right now? Only those guys. Looks like Aegon's finally gonna get maxed out. That's cool. I don't even know where that came from. I have a 3 to 4 one as well. I don't think Magic's on that list, right? Not that anyway, I wouldn't use it on her though. Whoa. Nice. Alright, well, it is going on 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna go to bed. And it's the weekend! I'm not setting an alarm. So whenever I get going is when I get going. So, y'all have a good night, and I will catch y'all around. Peace. Have a good weekend. If I don't, I will try and be on later, but I do want to kind of take it easy and catch up on some other stuff as well. But I need to do a lot of battlegrounds, and I got some other quests stuff to do. So we'll see. Have a good night. We'll hopefully maybe be on later today, tomorrow, being today. But we'll see. Peace.